I really have a hankering to go play the God of War games now that they did that trailer yesterday. Hey, hey, leave that cable alone. Monster K, kitty cat. What's up, Vanessa? What's up, Studman? Good morning, everybody. So no shadow drops yesterday with the state of play, but some interesting release trailers nonetheless. Friday we will have the Summer Game Fest. We'll see what comes out of that, and I will know after the Summer Game Fest if I'm going to be doing the Gothic remake or not. Yeah, it's working good for me for the moment, Gray, in between other things. I was sort of literally like waiting. Hey, what are you chasing, Cat? She's got the zoomies. I'm just waiting on Summer Game Fest to see if there's any shadow drops of things I might want to play. Do not jump on desks. Oh my god. I don't want to have to put her out, but yesterday she had the zoomies so bad. She parkoured. She ran around the bottom of the floor, jumped sideways on the door, bounced off the door onto the bed, and then jumped on the back part of my desk and slid off the desk onto the floor and knocked one of my streaming lights over and knocked like some books on the ground and a bottle and just a whole bunch of stuff. Well, go be pissed somewhere else, Dazzler. We don't want pissed people in our chat. Like, that's not what we're here for. Yes, classic cat behavior, exactly. When you have millions of dollars and can afford to purchase the rights to one of the world's biggest literary collections, you can make a game how you see fit. Otherwise, all you can do is play the games as they are presented. But being pissed about it doesn't solve anybody's problems. It doesn't help anybody. It doesn't do anything other than create strife and chaos and whining, bitching, and moaning. Yeah, I haven't even had my first. It's way too early for bitchy people. Like, I haven't had my coffee yet. Just slow your roll. I'm guessing there's nothing in any of these buildings at the moment.
Just wonderful.
What do I keep hitting? I must be tabbing that with my finger. If the cat can calm down. Yeah, this is the new add-on, JK. Don't do it, JK. Don't do it, JP. Sorry. I'm just playing to play, man. The new DLC's not out till next year.
Maybe they missed something.
What I'm doing is playing to play and getting a save file ready for next year so that I have a save file so that I have multiple options depending on where that DLC is going to be. Right now, I don't have a character ready on the PlayStation. I do have a character ready on the Xbox, but I don't have a PlayStation character ready. So, since I have an Xbox character who has already completed the game and all of the DLCs, I want to get a PlayStation character ready to go who has completed the game. And if I can get through the DLCs, I mean, we've got a year. It's not like I'm rushing to do this. This is a 200-hour game, like, if you do all the content. So it's like something I could plug away at. Right now I'm just doing this because I'm waiting to see Shadow drops on Friday. Am I going to do the
midwinter?
Am I going to do the Gothic remake? I've still got some more Rogue Trader. We've been doing a little bit of Elder Scrolls Online.
Maybe hid something in his jerkin. Damn.
Correct. I will also then have the NG Plus option
here. Should check his boots. Blood congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
But hang on, I do want to address something here. Give me a second. So I know someone was being grumpy a minute ago in chat about the no crossplay in Dune Awakening announcement that we got yesterday, when we got the announcement that it is coming to consoles on September 22nd, PlayStation, Xbox. It's also coming to Game Pass, along with a single-player mode, adjustable difficulty, and a whole bunch of other stuff, but no crossplay. And someone just said in chat, I'm really angry. And I said, it's too early to be angry and haven't had my coffee. But also just, I think it is a complicated situation. I said this last night when we were doing our Conan Exiles dungeon run. I am disappointed that it doesn't have crossplay, but I also understand the realities of game development. So the data has clearly shown that the vast majority of people playing Dune Awakening are single player individuals, not guilds, not groups, single player individuals, meaning people who play the game as a single player RPG. They are not participating in group activities. They are not participating in the deep desert. They are not participating in all of these other functions. That's data point number one. Okay. Data point. So before I even get on to data point number two, data point number one shows that making an investment into crossplay would not be a wise business decision, given the fact that the vast majority of people playing the game are playing the game from a single player perspective. Number two, they just recently added the ability for people to self-host servers, which is a complicated thing, more complicated than it was with Conan Exiles. Point number three is that in order to do crossplay everywhere, they have to work with many different partners. I see a lot of people throwing blame at Sony. They're throwing blame at Xbox because they're like, oh, Sony doesn't want them to have crossplay. Oh, no, it's Xbox's fault because it's going to be a Game Pass title and Xbox doesn't want them to be on. We don't know at all what those complications look like. Am I disappointed that it's not crossplay on all platforms? A little bit, but I also say that while also being part of the problem, because I play Dune Awakening as a single player person. When I did put my 600 hours in around launch, we did have a guild on our server, and we did some guild activities on Saturdays and Sundays usually for a few weeks. But I would say out of those 600 hours of time, maybe only 30 of them, at most 40 or 50, were dedicated to any sort of group-based activity. The vast majority of my time in Dune Awakening was spent running around the desert on my own, building bases on my own, exploring the single-player content of the game on my own. I did not give a shit about the deep desert. I did not give a shit about any of the group-based gameplay. And that's the reality for the vast amount of players playing that game and other games. This is why you see World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars: The Old Republic, EverQuest 2, Guild Wars 2, all of the MMOs of yesteryear went from forced group content to single-player content with an optional group-based amount of side content, because no one really plays group content that way anymore. So it's complicated. I would prefer to focus on the positives. 1, single player mode. That's huge, because you know what single player mode brings with it? The ability to have an adjustable scaling difficulty so that I can play the game as a true offline single player RPG, where I can adjust the difficulty and play a hardcore mode, a normal mode, or a story mode if I want. Going into those options, you can tweak everything. Do you want the worm to be aggressive? Do you want the storms to be aggressive? Just like in Conan Exiles. You can have a hardcore Conan Exiles experience, or you can have a softer experience, a casual, story-based Conan Exiles experience. That is a good thing for the vast amount of players that can play, because they're going to go in and play that game as a single-player title. They don't want to be dealing with all of the MMO aspects of the game. They want the story mode. I am, like, one of my best-selling items of merch is I play games on story mode, so I fully support the aspect of story mode. And for me personally, as much as I would have really enjoyed doing a community server with our community with crossplay, I think that could have been fun. But let's face it, we've done those before, and the reality is they never last longer than 2, maybe 3 months at most, because people get busy, people get bored, people move on to other projects. People don't play one fucking game, and only one fucking game, for the rest of their lives. They haven't done that for decades. People play lots of games. It is very, very small percent. It's less than 5% statistically. And yes, I have the facts. Yes, I have those numbers. I've done my game dev. I've done my game publishing. I know these numbers. Less than 5% usually, as an average, of players who buy a product are the hardcore, I will play this game as long as it's online forever until I die types of players. The other 95% of people will go off and play many other games. So, for the people who complain, oh, it doesn't have crossplay, if you have millions of dollars to help fund the development and the programming for crossplay, then by all means pony up and help. Otherwise, sit down and shut up, because the complexities of doing crossplay are way beyond the normal schmuck like me. I don't have millions of dollars to offer to Funcom to help them fund that adventure. I also don't know the intricacies of whatever agreements they have with Xbox and the Game Pass situation, or Sony. Because one of the things that's coming with Dune Awakening as it comes to consoles is that it is coming to Game Pass as part of the console release. But it's not an exclusive. But it is coming to Game Pass. So not only is it coming to the PlayStation, it's also coming to Game Pass. So the Game Pass side of the game will be cross-play between Game Pass on the PC and Game Pass on the Xbox. That's cool. Well, why can't they just make it work on Steam too, and also on the PlayStation? I don't have access to that information. But I can tell you, based on all the work that I've done in the past, cost is a huge factor. Plus, there may be licensing deals in the background that we just don't know about. I would argue that cost is probably the most, the biggest factor for them. Because Funcom, they are a big company who has done a lot of stuff over the years, but they have also done this a lot over the years. They've gone up and down as a company. They've almost gone bankrupt. They've had huge swaths of hiring, firing. It is what it is. And who knows what they're doing with Dune. But one thing we do know, as they have continued And I can say this, I'm in the creator group for Dune Awakening, by the way. I'm in the Funcom creator group. And I'm not breaking NDA when I say this. There are so many factors that go into the changes that come to Dune Awakening. And the team is constantly analyzing all of the data. And the number one thing the data shows is that the way people play the game is as individuals. They don't play the game as groups. There are pockets. Because it's really interesting when you get a streamer who will come in and they'll make a comment like, I know all these people that want this feature. And you're like, well, who are all these people? And it's like, my 15 friends, my 20 friends. And it's like, well, that's not all the people. That's your 15, 20 friends. And it's always refreshing to hear, when they will do the Q&As and the Discord calls, and they will talk about these types of data points. So it has nothing to do with them being lazy or anything like that. It's just the realities of the game being what it is. It is a game that most people play as a single-player RPG, not as an online MMO. And so that data is specifically pushing them to make the game more accessible to single players, because that's what is selling tickets. The single-player RPG aspect of Dune Awakening. Not the MMO aspect of it, not the PvP aspect of it, not the deep desert aspect of it, not the dungeon runs. People want to play the single-player RPG. It's worked very well for them with Conan Exiles having a single-player RPG offline mode that you can play, adjust the difficulty, play it how you want, when you want. One of the most interesting factors and the biggest pressure points of Dune Awakening was the bases having to have continual maintenance to keep up and going. So there is none of that in the single player mode. You don't have base maintenance in single player mode, which makes the game incredibly more accessible to the vast amount of people playing Dune Awakening, because they no longer have to be worried about, I gotta log in every 3 weeks to do these things to maintain my base. I could just play the game and have fun. So I think, like Conan Exiles, Dune Awakening is going to continue to be successful on its own terms. Do I wish it would have had crossplay for my small circle of friends? Yes, but I also recognize that my small circle of 30 to 50 people who would only play the game together for 3 to 6 weeks, maybe 12 weeks at most, that is not enough for Funcom to want to put in a ton of money and time and energy into developing crossplay. So, it's people who make those types of comments about how I'm just so angry. Sit down. Calm down. You want to be angry about something, be angry about the genocide and the wars that are happening in certain parts of the world, and corrupt governments and inequality and homophobia and transphobia and misogyny and crimes against women. Be angry about those types of things. It's a fucking video game. Calm your tits. Pump the brakes. You can still play the game with your friends. It's like, literally, like, out of all the people in our Discord who play Dune Awakening, they're all playing it on the PC. There's like 3 people that I know of who would play it on the PS5, and like 6 or 7 people who would play it on the Xbox. So I have less than 10 people out of all the people who are going to play Dune Awakening. I have like 10 people who would play it on other platforms, together with those of us who play it on the PC. That's a drop in the bucket. Like, come on now. Let's get our heads out of our asses and think rationally here this morning. I think what I'm most excited about, while being disappointed that it's not going to have crossplay, I understand why. I'm most excited about being able to create a single-player offline character with no base maintenance and adjustable difficulty, because I will sure as shit crank that down to story mode, and I will go forth and have fun in a single-player Dune Awakening adventure on the PS5 Pro, and have fun and play the entirety of that story all over again, and the stuff that I haven't seen, because I've purposely not played Chapter 4, and I don't plan on playing anything until the console release. So Not only did I watch State of Play, but I pushed out a bunch of videos last night, Josh, to go watch all the reaction videos over on YouTube. It kind of depends on the crafting survival game too, though. Like, I would argue Conan Exiles can still be really, really challenging in a group. Just because of the environmental factors.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Also, something I forgot to mention in that video, cost of maintenance. Like, holy shit, the cost to maintain all those servers is a huge burden in terms of finances, and that's just a thing that no one ever wants to factor into their arguments when they cry about how they're so angry that somebody didn't do something. It's like, again, do you have the millions of dollars to fund the thing that you're complaining about? Because hosting servers is not cheap. Keeping cross-progression servers online for years and years and years for a handful of people,
on display,
the demand has to be there for you to be able to put the money in to be able to do it in the first place, but then also to maintain it.
Interesting.
Thanks, Vanessa. Appreciate it. I definitely have my moments, but I do try to keep it pretty real. I'm not always perfect. Not always. Most of the time. And believe me, I have my own bones to pick with Funcom over other things. But that's not one I would. That's not one of them. Yeah, exactly, Stedman. Big game company should be able to maintain server. Me mad. Words hard. Make brain hurt. Rah! Raise it, son. Is there a 5-day play early in the Deluxe and Ultimate Editions, the Xbox version? I did not realize that. That's cool that there is. There was an early access version when it dropped on PC. By the way, where did that unlock something for me to go behind? Did it do it upstairs, or do I have to pull that lever? He pulled it, and I thought it, like... I don't see where it moved something. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking instead of watching, and it opened a thing somewhere, and I don't know where. Okay, when I clicked this, something clicked, and he was like looking at a wall. I'm I'm not seeing what it is. Ah, hang on. There's more stuff over here.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant.
Until Dawn 2 has a stacked cast. Neil's in it from Baldur's Gate 3.
Notes
You've got
among
the
the
actress
ledger
who was in
entries.
Battlefront 2 in it. Bunch of amazing
Interesting
actors.
headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also sighted in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown.
Oh, just
Talked
wait
to
till,
Baron at Crow's
so,
Perch.
Studman, that was just the state of play, man. Wait until, Friday we've got the, Summer Game Fest. That's usually, like, 3 to 4 hours long, like the Game Awards in December. So Summer Game Fest, we'll probably get 30 games announced, previewed, probably some shadow releases, and then on Sunday we've got the Xbox event, and then that's going to be Halo and Gears of War stuff, and then I think Thursday there's another event. I can't remember what it's called, but I know Exodus is going to have an extended gameplay. Like, their first extended gameplay look is going to be on Thursday, I think, at this other event, which I can't remember the name of, and I got to go pay attention to it because I want to watch that. So, thanks, John. There's, so yeah, this whole week is just going to be jam-packed full of, like, previews and trailers and teases, and I'm hoping some shadow releases. Because right now, June is kind of bare for me. Although I will say, oh, I know, Gray. I've already had multiple comments that I've had to just nuke off of my reaction video of people who were complaining about God of War went woke. And my favorite is, where is the God of War in this God of War game? Because I don't see him anywhere. And it's like, dude, she's literally in the afterlife of the gods of war, and those are all gods of war that she's interacting with. Like, that's a god of war, that's a god of war, you know what I mean? Like, the sword is probably a god of war, or a god killer, or something. Like, so many things that it just, but the incels, it's a woman, female main character, no, I don't want to play as a woman. It's amazing. I cannot wait. Deborah Ann Wool is a badass. I have loved her since True Blood. She is a huge D&D nerd, DMs her own campaign. Loved her in the Daredevil stuff, all the MCU stuff. She's a badass, and I'm so happy to see her doing that role. She did the role before, but this time she's getting to be the main character, which is awesome. No, I don't go to the theater anymore, Cope. I don't go to the theater, so I'll watch it later. Yeah, she mocapped it and everything. Like, that's 100% her. Oh, I was going to say, one thing I can confirm also that I'm going to be doing this month. Bethesda reached out and gave me a whole bunch of creation credits. So one of the things I'm going to do this month, probably at some point, once we get past all the game shows and I know what my schedule is like for the month of June, I know one of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be circling back around to my Xbox version of Starfield and trying out some creations. But I also have creation points that are available on all their games. So I will be probably doing Sim Settlement 2 at some point to check that out in Fallout 4. And I also want to check out the Bard's College in Skyrim. I think something else just dropped in the Creation Store for Skyrim as well recently, so I need to check those things out. But we're definitely going to be doing some more Bethesda stuff in the month of June, since Bethesda reached out and gave me a bunch of creation points to use. So stay tuned for that, because I don't know where I'm going to spend those points yet, or what we're going to do yet. Because again, I'm waiting. I'm literally playing this and Elder Scrolls Online right now while I wait for all of the awards. I say awards. I don't mean awards. While I wait for all of the shows to happen. Because I need to wait to see what shadow drops are happening. Because if they drop like Fallout New Vegas remastered, like, I will drop everything I'm doing to go play that. And I don't want to be in the middle of like a Gothic remake playthrough 2 days in and have them drop like Fallout 3 remastered and I suddenly have to go, oh shit, I need to stop this and go do that. So am I going to play Gothic remake? I am interested in it. I am not confirming that I'm going to play it until I finish this week of all these shows happening, because there's just too many there's too many potential shadow drops that could happen over the next few days. Yeah, previews. I don't know why I said awards. My brain is like, awards!
Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp, encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcops. Caution advised. I'm being observed.
Like, I know,
why.
a bunch of people were like, aren't you going to try the Fate Keeper early access? And I was like, nope. Why not? Because there's no controller support.
Strange glow observed in the sky.
And it's essentially a demo, and I have no desire to pay to play a demo. I wasn't going to do it. There's been a couple of those that have happened recently where companies are they're calling their early access, it's not an early access, it's a demo, and they're charging for it. And I think that's just kind of I think if you have, here's a good example of what I would consider to be early access. Early access is Subnautica 2, Windrose, Enshrouded. You drop it into early access, Voyages of Nera. You drop it into early access, it's got 20 to 30 hours of content minimum. 50 if you really want to go nuts and craft all the things. Thanks for the gifted subs over on YouTube. Appreciate that, Dazzler. So that's an early access. What is not an early access is when you drop a demo that has 2 hours of content at most, and you call that an early access. That's not an early access. You're charging for access to a demo of your fucking game. And Fate Keeper was one of those where I looked at and went, yeah, sorry THQ Nordic, I'm not paying money for a 2-hour demo of a game that doesn't even have controller support. So I know that a lot of people wanted to see me play it, and I'm like, that's great. If they would have sent me a key, I would have tried it, but I didn't hear anything. And I'm in the THQ Nordic creator group for other projects, but I didn't hear a peep from them from Fate Keeper. I'm pretty sure they're trying to just generate funding for that game, so they're not really doing a lot of free keys. But I looked at it and was like, yeah, I'm not paying money for a 2-hour demo. You give me 30 hours of content, I'm happy to buy into your early access, but I'm not going to do it for 2 hours of content. Stop that shit. Just call it a fucking demo.
Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri, thus the torture.
Yeah, the Mafia games are good.
My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
Oh, now I get access to the Baron's castle. That's what it was. So I went there last night because I wanted to get access to the Smith. And it wouldn't let me in, and now I know why. Is it blocking the fast travel? There's supposed to be a fast travel right there, but it's not showing it to me. It's wanting me to manually ride there. It not just was an awesome game, it still is an awesome game. The Witcher 3 is amazing. I've already played a boatload of Forza Horizon 6. Follow along, that's how you know what games I play. Main channel's on YouTube, everything in between happens there. So even though I'm always live on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all the other stuff happens on YouTube. I've put in probably about 60 hours, maybe a little bit more, into Forza Horizon 6. We just played again a little bit yesterday. I didn't stream yesterday's session, but I was working on seasonal stuff yesterday. But I have been streaming. I paid for early access to Forza Horizon 6. Own the VIP edition.
Kill if you love the gods! Right, me lovers, to work!
Too late to surrender.
This guy's fighting me in his tidy whities. Alright, what do we got here, you little fuckers? Diagrams. And a foglet decoction.
Hey-ya!
Alright, Gray, be safe.
Blasphemers, dog's blood, should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses.
My sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on an old woman.
Help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers, pox taken.
I don't play
and
very many
shrine
games
to burn of the
offline, Gray, but
merciful.
I have been logging some
Shrines
time in
cannot be
Forza
repaired,
Horizon 6
lest burn will
offline.
take umbrage.
Because it's really easy for me to hop on and just do like
Trees
30
will be
minutes
covered in warts and our dogs will get
um,
the mange.
of like seasonal content, and I don't want to like log on and play for 3 hours on a stream. So it's been like I was eating lunch the other day and I was like, I'm just gonna hop on, and I literally just I ran like 3 races while I was eating lunch, and then I logged out. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like I do want to play it, but I don't want to necessarily stream it for 3 hours, so I'm just hopping
Warts
on
and mange?
and playing
Sounds
for a little bit here and
dangerous.
there. I genuinely
I'll help
really
you.
love Forza Horizon 6. That is a damn good game. It is really pretty rare for me to play something offline, and that one has got its claws in me. I'm gonna play the shit out of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Can't wait. That's July next month.
Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines.
I need more
I'll
coffee.
take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And the gods will
The
guide
gods
you.
will guide ya.
You look awful.
Yeah, my brother played this game for the first time. He started playing in December. And what he started doing, he was sending me daily updates.
Come on now.
Oh, by the way, I need to... I still have forgotten to listen to the most recent Baldur's Gate 3 adventure. We should do that here in a minute. But he was... he kept sending me daily updates when he was playing The Witcher 3 earlier this year.
Giddy up.
Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too.
Yeah, it's weird how it wasn't letting me use the signpost there until I rode here. Well, I rode here yesterday, but it wasn't letting me until I got the quest
And
update.
that one, hard bang the lass. So the bloody Baron victim in you one. Sure.
I had somebody troll one of my Instagram posts about this game,
Move it.
saying that the only other way they would play it is if they modded it to turn off the music because they think it's shit. And I'm just like, that is a troll, 100%. Because this game has some of the best music out there.
Baron home.
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him.
Yeah, I got my Witcher 3 Complete Edition on the
And I wanna plow
Xbox
with a
a
lovely
few years
Queen
ago for like
saddle.
$4 or
Seen
something.
this man
Super
before.
cheap.
In at the crossroads.
Complete
You
Edition.
brought us around. As I recall, you were to go your separate way.
I haven't seen anything about that game yet, Dribrom. I
They'd
saw
let
like
me
an
here.
image for it, but I
Gotta
haven't
talk
watched
to the
any
Baron.
footage.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
Open the gate. Sergeants! Ardle! Witcher, to see the Baron. Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you think? Guard called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate. Oi, where the fuck are you going?
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist, no.
So what are you all doing here?
Had a choice after the Black Ones thrashed us. Let it lie and try to leave our lives. Oi, where the fuck are you going? Oi, where the fuck are you
May I
going?
assist you?
Need some armor.
Now, can he make... I don't think he can. I think we have to get deeper into the game to be able to make the Viper set. That's unfortunate.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. So long.
How can I help you?
Interesting lilt in your voice. You originally from Skellige?
Ardskellig. Spent my whole childhood in Holmstein.
Why'd you leave?
Always had a liking for the smithy. I'd sit there all day taking things in. The heat of the furnace, the smell of the hot steel, the pounding hammers. At 17 winters, my dad told me he could teach me no more. Sent me out there into the world, bid me to hone my craft. A few years on, I had my master crafting papers. Then the war broke out and I landed here.
Take care now.
Oi, lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Been the Smiths, lad. Get toothed one.
What a bad idea. Nice tits on it.
I'm talking about it.
The hacking of loogies is one of the nastiest things ever, dude. Every time I hear it happening in game, I just kind of like, ugh. When I see people do that in real life, or when they do the farmer blow, when they do this and they like blow a chunk of snot out, and then they like wipe their hand, or they'll like use their shirt or whatever to wipe it off, and then they just go on about their business. Like, I'll hack loogies, but I try to do it when there's nobody else around. But the farmer blow, that's...
Emphysema. Now those were balls.
They do it so often in this game, it's just revolting.
Oh, how we danced, how we twirled.
Oh!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Yeah, I don't remember when you can make the sets. I was thinking for some reason, because I got the Viper set of diagrams, that I could make it already, and I'm guessing
Didn't
not.
even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside. Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Why not?
Ha! A man after my own heart. With Foltest dead and Natalis whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell. Who's a loyal Sumerian to drink to these days?
Himself and his company?
Good enough. To the matter at hand. I'm Philip Strenger. Now the Blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
Didn't come here to talk about the scenery.
You're wrong to avoid the topic.
Oh, you don't like the chaw?
You just arrived, plain to see. And the local swamps and bogs, they're interesting to say the least. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
I did chew tobacco
What are
for
you
a couple of
getting at?
years. It is a nasty
Many have
habit.
lost loved ones here.
Yeah,
Some
it's
their
nasty.
wives, others their daughters.
You know what? I think the plug tobacco is a little different. Like, but I watched Chris and I watched the Outlaw Josie Wales, like, I don't know, a month or two ago, which is a really old western with Clint Eastwood. It's like one of the classic westerns, and he chews plug tobacco, which is plug tobacco has a delicious flavor. It tastes like molasses. It's like a brown sugar type flavor with a slight hint of bitterness to it. It is delicious, but it's the spitting that is just so nasty. And in that movie, he like spits on everybody. Like, he spits on the dog, he spits on anybody he doesn't like. and they make it a part of the characters that he spits tobacco on people. And it's just, it is like when you chew tobacco, like your mouth naturally produces tons of saliva. And you have two options. You spit it or you gut it. And there are very few people that I know who will gut that shit, which is swallow it down. It is, yeah, that's a whole nother, it's a, oh, I bet Blueface. I grew up with family members who chewed, and I think I know my, yeah, everybody's had those types of scenarios when they've been around people who chew tobacco stuff. I remember my uncle used to not use like a lot of guys these days will like a Gatorade bottle because it has a cap on it, you know. But my uncle would just use like a Sonic cup, or you know, he would just like an old like a styrofoam. He'd take like a soft drink cup, like he'd get McDonald's cup or a Sonic cup, and he'd spit it, and it didn't have a lid on it, and he would leave them out on like he'd be sitting watching a movie, spitting into his cup, and he'd put it behind him on the windowsill, and he'd forget about it, and he'd go off and do something, and then my aunt would be there, and one of her little Pomeranian dogs would get the zoomies, and it would run up on the couch and like you know, slide into the spit cup, and it would just all over the back of the couch, and she would just scream bloody murder for like 2 hours and have to clean up this horrible nasty mess. And he never fucking, it took him decades. I don't think he started using lids until he was in his 40s, you know. And now he uses lids, you know, but he's close to 60 now, and he still chews. And his teeth are all fucked up, and you know, like his teeth are permanently brown now. It's a I mean, all those habits are nasty when you smoking, chewing, all of it's.
Get to the point.
Yeah.
City.
My
That's
brother's
why
in
you've come,
TikTok
isn't
So she was here.
chat saying Rod always uses solo
shut
cup
up
and a
so
paper
tight.
towel. Yeah, Rod did do that because
Exhausted,
Rod's a guy that we grew up
wounded,
around. He's one of our
stinking
dad's
like a
friends,
soaked hound
and he would
after a
spit into a
hard
cup,
run.
and he had to have paper towels in it
Later, I learned
to absorb
she'd
it.
come from the swamp.
But still, just he would also. I remember working with Rod, and we would be mixing thin set. He would just spit into the thin set bucket, and it always pissed me off because I'd have to go clean the bucket at the end of the day, and I'm not just cleaning concrete and sawdust, you know, concrete and thin set. I'm cleaning Rod's spit juice out of that fucking bucket. Nasty. I will say, in my defense, when I chewed, I at least used a Gatorade with a lid. But I didn't chew for very many years, and I did it when I was coming down off of cigarettes. So it was like an interim. But as an adult now, I can't. Like, it makes me kind of nauseous. Yeah, flashbacks to doing ceramic tile. Thanks, Joey. I appreciate it. Now I'm gonna be traumatized for the rest of the morning. I'll curl up in a ball in my corner. Vincent, grout. Don't make me sweep the floor. Don't make me sweep the floor. I don't want to make cuts. I don't want to touch the angle grinder.
She needs help. You can calm down.
I would imagine there's nothing quite as traumatizing as picking something up to take a sip, thinking that it's Coca-Cola or something, and
Hello
getting a
there.
nice swig of somebody else's backwash. And,
Little again.
oh man, that makes my stomach turn just talking about it. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh,
Though also just a little.
just take a swig.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
Oh, that literally made the bile come up
It's
a little bit.
nothing.
It's right there. I can feel it.
How did you wind up here?
Enjoy
My
your breakfast,
father brought
everybody.
me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail, but then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it.
That's right,
And I
Stedman.
lost my way.
Bon appetit.
You and your father.
Oh,
When
man.
did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun warm your face?
All of this
on your
because I was
Mm,
saying
way
I
back.
can't stand
So
listening
we must
to
go
every time I'm
east.
riding through town. You hear all these people just hawking,
I'll walk you home.
spitting.
And explain to your parents that
Nasty
they must not leave their
peasants.
children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
Hang on, though. I wanted to get back down here and grab all those body parts.
You can come out now. Massacred by something with immense claws.
Look!
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But
No buts. Stay here. I must see something. Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently.
Moist. Just like that spittoon over
Lips
there.
parted and bloated.
Moist.
Clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death.
Oh, thanks for the raid over on Twitch,
Chest is
Detroit.
crushed. Ribs probably
I'm gonna have to go
pierced
get
his
another
lungs.
cup of coffee in honor of that raid
Something
here in a
picked
minute.
him up and threw him against the tree.
Just a big, nice, moist wad of tobacco. Oh
Tore his
no!
leg off. No, gnawed it off.
ew, that's horrible.
It is horrible,
Stay
little
there.
kid.
And look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting. Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tight? The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What will we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolfsbane, Fool's parsley and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir.
Okay. Fool's parsley.
Wolves.
Hide! Quickly! They're gone! You can come out!
There we go.
Cut 'em up bad.
All right, I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire and brew the oil in peace.
Get on, you little rock rat. Let's go make a fire. I need another
What
cup
you
of
doing?
coffee.
Greasing my blade.
Oh, I've been greasing my blade every morning,
See
love.
just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
Alright, I'm not going to follow that little child quite yet. I need more coffee. Alright, now the coffee is hot. Fresh cup of go juice. Alright, back to it. Let's go take out a werewolf. Deal with this snot-nosed little rat crying about their mummy and their daddy. Shouldn't have come out of the woods all by your lonesome child.
It's
You're about
dead.
to be a moist mouthful for
Pig
a
here? Must be a human
wary
settlement nearby.
wolf.
It's dead.
Yeah.
But the pig here? Must be a human settlement nearby.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Do parents often send their children out to follow the sweets?
Sometimes they send their children.
Bellies all in blood. Forward open.
Yes, second cup of
No
coffee,
wolves did
indeed.
this.
This kid needs to move faster. She's almost as bad as Sarah Oakart.
This way, through the cave.
Through the
cave. That's right, you lead, child. You're the bait.
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide.
Hey, sexy. Can it dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Oh shit, did I forget to put my blade on? Oil on? No, I think she did it on. Yeah, my cup of coffee is awfully moist.
Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on.
The word of the day, kids. Moist. Spittoon.
You have bandages at home. Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the
Reward?
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Oh, I just missed your comment from earlier, Studman. It got... why did it hold... The automod held your comment for the word grandpa. What the hell? He said, my grandpa did it freaking nasty. The Coke bottle joke brought up some deep memories, and now I'm in my trauma corner. Dude. Yeah. No, I, unfortunately, like, I'm assuming that's the memory Blueface has as well. I, unfortunately, also was traumatized by my uncle.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit a light.
Yeah, I know exactly. I know. So, unfortunately, I know.
Chance for that reward.
I can literally, like, it makes me wanna. You can like, it brings the bile up. Like, I can remember the taste and everything. That's been 40.
So
that's been probably 35 years ago.
Thank you. I'd not eaten in.
Clear to see.
But I could just, it makes the bile come up. It's just the flavor is something, it sticks with you to the end of your days. It's just not.
Gretke in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested.
What's up, Samurai? Yeah, that's definitely a
so I ordered
forever
to watch her
taste.
And left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
What if I refuse? Because I just don't want to.
Would you tell me to sod off? Go ahead, but then I'll tell you the same. And what'll that make us? Two helpless, empty-handed sods. Think of it as searching for your own daughter. Ought to go quickly then. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked. When she was a babe, My daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? What's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again. Bedchamber. Tamara's room is there.
Somebody
Try
just
not
did it.
to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Somebody just did the snort. I don't think they did the hack yet, but they totally did the snort. Which I do the snort a lot, unfortunately, when I have sniffles and stuff. But it's the snort followed by the hack, and then the spitooey is just like, oh man, I'm okay if you do it outside. But like, constantly hearing it, it's just like, ah! I think the reason I'm so traumatized by that is because I remember in Walmart one time, I watched a guy hack up a loogie in Walmart and just patooey right on the floor. Just a big, fat, 3-inch round whopper.
Fresh flowers.
And it's
He
like
expects
some
them to
people just
return
have
any
no
minute.
fucking
Takes hope.
education and just no consideration for other human beings. I've seen it happen in a bus station. I've seen it happen in an airport.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size.
Yeah, big fat ooh, Vanessa, for sure.
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
I think it's China is where they have a culture of spitting. I've never been to China. I've seen videos and heard like stories of like it's just a common thing over there.
It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. Ought to look for clues.
It's one of those things where I haven't been, so I can't confirm. All right, have a moist day, Stedman. Have a magnificently
Rest of
moist
the
day.
candlestick and wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle from Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Oh, there's something over here.
Deep nicks. Hit with a heavy object.
Oh, I hear my grandniece awake, and she did not come give me a hug this morning. This is a funny story last night. So I was playing Conan Exiles. She normally takes a nap in the afternoon. She did not take a nap yesterday.
Damn.
And I
breaks
just wrapped up my session.
something
I
else,
didn't
though.
stream last night. I recorded. And then accidentally deleted the video this morning, which is, I'm an idiot. Whatever. That's another story.
Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense.
Had just wrapped
Some
up,
sort of
and I was
folk
sitting here
talisman,
doing like my
protective.
post-stream,
Question is, against
post-recording
what?
stuff.
Won't find much else
And
here.
the door just burst open. It's like 6:35, something like that, and she's like, I need you to get the bed ready. It's time for bed. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, she's like, I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. So she didn't take a nap yesterday, and she was ready for bed at like 6:40 last night. And just the night before, Chris was talking about how she normally stays. Oh, you must have, your ears are burning. Good morning. How are you doing? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Tomaste su café? No. Las niñas no pueden tomar café. Así es. Okay. Her ears must have been burning. Oh. Anyway, she was out like a light at like 6:45 last night and just woke up like probably 10-15 minutes ago.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks.
What time is it right now? It's like 6:30? No, it's 6
Sandalwood.
o'clock. So she slept
And something else.
11 hours-ish.
Saffron.
You know what this game needs? More gelatinous cubes. I can't wait. That new game is going to be awesome. I need gelatinous cubes that talk to me. Don't do it. Don't you dare spit on the floor, Mr. Guard.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping?
Well, guess you'll
But-
just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
I'm sorry. The comment, bring out the gimp, and all I can think of is Pulp Fiction. Get the gimp suit. Oh no. Oh no. Does that not continue in here? Oh, it went left.
An altar. So, the Eternal Fires made it to Velen.
I cannot wait to make the video later today about we're gonna make fun of all of the incels today who are rioting because the next God of War features a female lead character. Can't wait. All these angry little man children who have never actually played the God of War games. Otherwise, they would understand what an amazingly awesome and powerful character Faye is. I don't want to play as a woman. Oh, you'd be playing if it was fucking Tomb Raider, bitch. Lapping up that delicious booty and big tits. If it was Laura Croft, you wouldn't say a fucking peep. Stellar Blade. big anime titties. By the way, I cannot wait for The Witcher 4 and to watch all these man-children have meltdowns because we're playing as Ciri.
Done poking around?
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing, not a one of them.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervalus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. What does it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Yes, literally man
Fair
babies.
warning, he's a hard man to talk to.
Man
Rumour has it he
babies.
killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Alright, we got all sorts of quests now. Yep, here we go. I remember this one's right here. I assumed that DSM just because the way that the game starts, according to the footage we saw yesterday, it's literally as Kratos and Loki are burning her body, her spirit takes off and goes up to that portal. She wakes up and says, "Oh no!" Says something about they're about to start on the path. So I think I said that during my reaction video yesterday. I was like, I wonder if this game is taking place adjacent to the first game.
Out of my sight.
And it sounds like it is. So it sounds like it's taking place at the same time as the events of the first game are taking place. So I'm very interested to see what the plan is for that storyline. If they're gonna do, is it gonna cover? Is she gonna be going through her adventure across the breadth of both of those games? Or is this just going to be through the first? What's it going to end up at? How's it going to... I have so many questions. I don't really care. I'm going to play the shit out of it. And I love... I never played the OG God of War games. They didn't appeal to me. But the new ones, I have absolutely loved with just the new actor. Indeed. With Chris taking the role of that. And I've played God of War through... twice. I've done Ragnarok once. I would happily play those games all the way through again. They're really good. And they're not too long. They're like, I bet if I played them on story mode and didn't do side, I bet I could do those in 30 hours each. And I might have to do that in the lead up to Laufey's launch.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia Van Brufort.
Because they're really good games.
Wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left.
Combat's amazing. The storylines you get. The Dwarven brothers are hilarious.
Spinning top. Gretka's toy.
All of them.
So you're Gretka?
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did.
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress.
Yeah, Cory Balrog.
But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you.
Balrog.
I
Barlog.
wonder if she
I always want to say
helped a friend of
Barlog.
hers.
It's the Barlog. That's the Barlog.
Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did, but he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Okay. We're done with that. We've stashed everything we can. Let's see here. Level of quests. Yeah, I was sucked straight into the first one. I played it back to back 2 times in a row. The one mission, not even the mission, the level in God of War 2018 when you go to the Aesir realm with Loki and you're fighting off like the flying Aesir that are coming at you. There's this huge boat ride that you have to do. There's this big lake. This is what I remember. I don't remember all the details of the zone, but there's this, you come in and there's a huge lake and you like ride a boat out across the lake and you have to go to this like platform and do some stuff and it opens up this entrance and you end up going like down into this place, right? And there's these flying Aesir that come at you. And that whole level, I remember just being like, this is really, really cool. And for me personally, the story arc of the 2 games, especially when you play them back to back, like the first game, that journey of Kratos having, to come back and face his violent past, even though he doesn't want to save his son. And the son, the journey of loss and anger with the mother dying, is so powerful from a storytelling perspective. I got tears in my eyes multiple times playing that game. And then the second game, there was the sequence when, and I've only played the second game once, but I remember being moved to tears of like joy. There was a moment where Loki is off on his own with that girl who he meets, and they like shapeshift, and they're running down this like corridor, and they're like reveling in the joy of their powers as children, right? As like free of all of the like shit that's happened to them. They're just reveling in how cool it is to have powers and like, you know, run. And I just remember that sequence, like I remember being live on a stream like laughing and crying at the same time in that sequence, because it was so like, it was just an unburdening of all the shit that had happened to those characters. And for a moment they get to be just, you know, on their own, full of happiness. It was just some really good storytelling moments in those games. For sure. What's up, Heinrich? Just back from Rwanda. Nice. Yes, the incels are mad because we're playing as Faye and not Kratos. Alright, we have multiple missions. I'm only level 4 though. I gotta grind. We gotta go grind low level stuff here because I need levels. First game that ever made me ugly cry, though, was Red Dead Redemption 2. At the end of playing the good guy version of the game. And you get to the end, and the sun's going down. And I wept.
He gets angry. And he's
I
always
ugly
drinking.
cried. I ugly cried Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah?
What are you doing? Why are you chopping this? Fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
What's got me? How may I assist you?
Looking
Never
for
a
someone
wrong
who can
time to
craft
play
me
a
some
game,
armor.
Heinrich.
Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take
Wipe
a
your
shit
ass
in the
after you
bushes?
take a shite in the bushes.
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordaroch use on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
Oh yeah,
It
the
ain't
game is
legend,
so not
and it
over.
ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for
Marston's
his
got a
armor. So
huge
Tordaroch
section.
folk made
You know what?
this.
I would,
Till last year, that is. When a
if
giant
they ever
ravaged their
remade
island,
the original,
inhabitants either ran off
like
or
did it
died,
like
but the
not a
forge
remake,
still
but like an
being in
enhanced
peace.
edition, because the
Worth
graphics
looking
are
into.
a little dated on Red Dead
Say
now.
I find the tools.
Red Dead Redemption, but
You
it's
craft
such a
the
good
armor
game,
for me?
especially if you come off of Red Dead Redemption 2
On condition you
and you
bring
play
the
through that
tools.
epilogue, and then you go
But only
straight
then.
into Red Dead. It's like, oh man. Oh, the horse scene in Ghost of Tsushima? That's another one, yeah.
These legends mention where the forge might be.
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
How may I assist you?
Need some armor.
Those are not that much better than what I'm using. Hang on, you're saying they just redid Red Dead Redemption? What? I'm not aware of that. Red Dead Redemption received a native upgrade for modern consoles, which supports 4K resolution at 60 frames and HDR. Really? That's not really a remaster, though. That's just like a... That's just upscaling. That does look quite a bit better. Fuck me, I did not know that they had done that. Oh, that is fucking tempting. I did not know about this. How did I not know about this? What was I doing when this happened that I didn't pay attention to the fact that it got a like a 4K upgrade? You might, Blueface. I'm looking at something right now. Hold tight. Red. Hang on. Red Dead Redemption. Oh, that's the... Hang on. That says PS5, PS4 included in my subscription? Download with your game catalog. Download PS5 version. Stay tuned. I've only ever played the first game one time, and it was before Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. I remember it was right after we moved to Mexico City, so like 2018, 2019. And I finally had fiber optic internet, so I subscribed to Sony's. Sony had a streaming service where you could stream games. I don't think they really do that anymore. Maybe they do. I don't know. But it was like a subscription service, and you could stream games. And I streamed. I went and played all of the Batman Arkham games. I played Red Dead Redemption. I played a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we will wait and see what this month holds. I'm still waiting on a bunch of things for. But I'm gonna, at the very least, I'm downloading that. That's Yeah, I think it was PS Now.
Ever heard of preventive arson?
Yeah, you just gotta block those people. E-pad, fuck them. we're going to be playing the shit out of God of War Laufey, and that's going to be awesome. Fuck the incels. Fuck the haters. Oh, we have not been over in that direction, so we got to ride our horsey. Yep. Not only have I gotten into painting miniatures, I have a bunch of videos and tutorials on painting miniatures. Not on this channel, but on our other channel related to the tabletop game that we produced, designed, developed, and published, which was the last game development project I worked on, which wrapped up in 2023? You'll have to dig deep for those links, Cyber, because they're not like readily. The project was called The Weave and the Void. The company is called Wandering Hermits LLC. You can go to wanderinghermits.com, or you can go to the Weave and the Void. I think it's just weaveandvoid.com. Those websites should lead you to the YouTube channel for the Weave and Void project, and on that YouTube channel you will find all of the old development videos, and in there somewhere should be the miniature painting stuff, and a bunch of like Unreal 4 development guides on how to make a point-and-click adventure game, and a whole bunch of other stuff that my brother worked on. Where is this smithy at? He acts like he's inside that building. I don't know how to get in there. A lot of it is bots, yeah. The social media outrage shit is just a bunch of bot accounts that get created to farm outrage and shit. I get so many bots on my Instagram and TikTok stuff.
Move it.
Not so much my YouTube anymore, because I once I locked my YouTube down so that it requires somebody to be a subscriber before they can comment. That was a functionality that YouTube added to the platform last year. The moment I moved to that, it got rid of like 99% of the spam that was happening in all of my videos. Because I used to get all this like angry, just nasty shit being posted by a bunch of usernames that all they were was usernames with a bunch of numbers. Which is just a bunch of bot trolls. Hang on, there's some guarded treasure back here, which we're gonna totally go take over. I can't. I'm hitting the wrong button. Who's left? Alright, there's something else still out here. Oh no. Oh, fuck you, dude. Okay, that one was a little tough, and I need to repair my gear. So that was kind of rough and nasty. I need to go repair. Ooh, I got green mutagens. I don't have any sparrows left, so I need to rest. Diagram. Ooh, exploding bolts. Thank you very much. Just got a repair item. I don't know what it's for though. Okay, what kind of repair item did I get? Armor repair. Nah. No, that's not what I want to do.
Hey-ya! Hey there.
Alright, we need to not get sidetracked because I gotta find an armor to repair my silver sword, otherwise I'm fucked. Anyway, I was talking about like bot accounts and stuff earlier. Once I moved that over on YouTube to be subscriber only to even leave a comment, it got rid of like 99% of all the shit that I used to get. Because it would always be stupid stuff like, this game is woke, this game is garbage, this game is slop, this company sucks, blah 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 blah. It was always the same regurgitated shit that you would see from Reddit. But it would always be like...
Slower.
It would be like John Bumpkins 7922561, right? And it would always be that. It would never be someone who actually created a YouTube account and had an actual username. It would always just be a bunch of, it would be a random name followed by a string of numbers. And it's just like, goddamn, the fucking bots and trolls are so bad. And the best thing I ever did was lock my YouTube channel down to not accept that kind of stuff. It got rid of like literally like 99% of all the trolls and stupid comments that I used to get on my videos. I very rarely get any of that stuff now, and because we have all those words marked as trigger words, like that stuff will get immediately blocked. Even if it's somehow, you know, it's pretty rare for me to get people who make those kind of comments now, and on the rare occasion when it happens, it might be 5 or 10 a week now compared to where it used to be. I used to talk about this like up until like last year. I would spend the first hour and a half of my day going through my YouTube channel and clearing out all of the stupid, absurd commentary out of my comments section and just blocking trolls and moving and hiding people from channel. Thankfully, I don't have to do that anymore. But there's no control on YouTube, or excuse me, there's no control on TikTok and Instagram. So my comment section on those two platforms is absolutely fucking nuts most days. I don't really read much of the commentary on my TikTok and Instagram because it's just fucking garbage.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Yeah, Kratos has died a few times. Repair! Oh my god, that's expensive. Oh, I could just do repair equipped. That's fine.
So long. Looking for the local witch.
Look for her then. I know nothing.
What's that you want? Oi, white knob.
Did she just call me a knob? What a bitch.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on the trail of treats.
I've my elf, thank the gods. And for the rest, well, she's got a big bread and stone.
Come on, there's new ones.
Hey, don't hold your tongue on her. Should send him back to the witch. Might cure him of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir.
Oh, I'm out of coffee. No! From what I understand of what I've seen of the trailer so far, and having read a bunch of stuff on the internet, it appears that Lao Fei is in some sort of afterlife where there are other gods of war. So the two individuals that she is talking to, one is an Egyptian god of war, and the other, I believe, is a Tibetan god of war or a Chinese god of war. I don't remember exactly. I'd have to go reread everything on the internet. But those two entities that she is dealing with are gods of war for their respective cultures. So it appears that wherever she is in an afterlife type area or some sort of other dimension where there are other gods of war from other cultures. So I'm very intrigued to see where the story could go. Because if we're not, the last two games were very much, one was, they're very much Norse mythology, right? So we were dealing with very much that, and the previous ones were like we had Greek, so they've dealt with specific deities and specific entities from specific cultures. Whereas from what we saw in this gameplay footage, there are multiple gods of war in that location. So we could be dealing with, I don't know. I really don't know. It sounds intriguing. I can't wait to learn more.
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I don't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's setting now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young'uns. Marion's lad. Now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Caught some water rats last. They had food for days.
Food for days.
Good day. Heard you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
Oh, I don't have delusion yet.
Would a few rounds refresh your memory?
Oh, well, if that's how you put it. Know the small pond near the village? Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that, then to the woods. Find the old cart. You're there.
Thanks.
It's just... don't harm her, sir. word of your kind's reached these parts?
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes.
Yeah, so
Skinny.
what John
Thanks for
Wowzer
your
just said,
help.
imagine
Farewell.
if, and I'm just imagining here, imagine if the upcoming game is a story of Faye doing something and then getting taken somewhere. And then the next game is Kratos realizing that she's not dead, and now he has to go save his wife. And that's when they end up in Egypt or something. I don't know. I'm theorizing at that point. But there's a lot of directions it could go. All we do know is that like it's a big series, and those games always sell well, and we will continue to get God's more games for
near the pond.
years to come, and I'm totally okay with that. Oh, can I rest yet? It's not a prequel. It is taking place at the same time as the 2018 God of War.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Right here, it looks like. With a bunch of locals. It's a witch! Burner! Oh no, I've played this game through multiple times.
Miss, cows are wheezing. Won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger. Or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss.
Indeed.
1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
I'm taking all of her plants. Thank you.
Bitch is in a proper fury. Needs a man.
She needs a man. That is the typical thing an incel would say. That bitch has got an attitude. She needs a man to put her in her place. Yeah, which man? You, man-child? Toxic masculinity. Ugh.
Anyone home? Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
I am getting hungry, I'll tell you that much, guys. Matter of fact, I probably need to go out there and smack my bitch and tell her to make my breakfast for me, right? Am I right? That's how you're supposed to treat your wife, right?
Now, where's she run off? Managed to amass quite a book collection.
My wife knows how to wield a machete. I don't think I would ever run the risk of talking back.
A pentagram in chalk. Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
Yeah, it's a really interesting thing because, yeah, the true alpha male is someone who takes care of the entire pack and has the utmost respect for all members of that pack. It's such a weird thing where this toxic masculinity aspect of alpha male sprung up, where it's like,
nice.
It's
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt.
crazy times we
I'm
live in.
upstairs. Don't be shy.
Anybody who actually has a loving, healthy relationship with their significant other knows exactly what it takes to be a real man.
Greetings, Witcher.
Close your eyes, kids. Anime titties.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to court.
No. To talk.
Maybe
around
gawk
and
a
wait.
little. There's nothing wrong with looking at the menu.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here.
Oh!
Guessed it was King Foltest's former
Do
advisor.
we have...
I'm so pleased the world's still able
Hang
to
on,
astound
hang on.
you,
Who is
Geralt.
this person?
I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
Hang on a second. I'm laughing at something that's in my Discord right now. Yeah, hang on. I gotta go ban a bitch on my Discord here really quick. Ah, that felt good. I love flexing the powers of admin on my Discord when we get toxic idiots. Someone left a ranty comment about how God of War is dead. Laufey is gonna be boring, bullshit, formulaic. I want my old Kratos back. This sucks. Yeah, fuck out of here. I don't want you in my Discord.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
It would be nice to just snap your
Radovid's
fingers
new
and have
pastime.
clothing right out of the shower. That would be
Pursuing anyone
nice.
with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ
Exactly.
in
The
every
old
respect
Kratos
except
would be
one.
zero character
They
development.
share a deep
Just
hatred of
Kratos
the Lodge of
fucking bitches,
Sorceresses.
killing dudes. That's it.
And I was a member.
Like, no actual story, no emotion, no relationship with Faye, no Loki, the son, with an emotional character arc. Like, holy shit, the fucking Neanderthal troglodyte mentality. I want the old Kratos back.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
I don't want to play a woman.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
I think it looks great. I can't wait for the God of War TV show.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of
Can't
it.
wait for the God of War show.
What
Can't
is
wait
she
for the Mass
doing
Effect
here?
show. Can't wait for the next
Indications
season
are
of
she's
Rings of
hiding from
Power.
someone.
Can't wait for all the
I heard she
things,
quarreled with the
because
witch,
I
but she don't know
celebrate
anything.
all
Sure you
the
haven't
shit
seen
that
her?
I love in life.
I'm certain I haven't.
Ain't no
But
hate in my
recently,
house,
someone asked me about an
other than the
ashen-haired
hate of
woman.
incels and
He claimed she would
idiots.
stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
Oh shit.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it. Don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he
Whoa,
did.
hang on. Why do I have messages? Hang on. My brother sent me a message. What did he send me a message about? I'll have to go listen to that in a minute. Alright, do you leave any message for her?
You leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him.
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides,
Look at the bunnies.
you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
Northwest at the village of Byways a few hours later.
This is the place.
Been here before?
Oh, I finally
Yeah.
dinged level 5.
I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would be here. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Well, first and foremost, which one of these is... Yeah, delusion. Here we go. Oh, I can't take it yet. Well, I mean, I can take it, but I can't, Alright. That is a perfect moment for me to take a few minute AFK. I need to go listen to this voicemail from my brother, take a bio, get some more coffee. As always, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, but if you haven't already done so, make sure to follow along on YouTube, because everything in between the streams happens there. This is the perfect moment for you to hop on over there. Get signed up on YouTube. Don't forget the Discord, the Patreon, the merch store, the Amazon store, and everything in between. And I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Back. Alright. Bedhead. Let's do this. I probably should put a hat on, right? Nah. What are we talking about? It's part of the charm, my friends. We don't give a fuck. Alright. Pick up where we left off. Into the cave we go.
Gvela Glan.
Puffballs.
The wild
Hot
hunt.
coffee.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
It's not about what you like, bitch. Get it done.
Ready. Follow me.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now. Damn, you're ugly.
Fucking drowners, man. Something's coming to inspect. Oh fuck! I forgot about these foglets. Oh! Taking the long way. Can I ignite that? Yes. Oh, I gotta look too close. Come on, fuckers. Go! Get on up.
Kira?
Grab some shrooms.
Kira?
Something over in this direction. Yeah, don't worry, sweetheart. I got you covered. It's just rats.
Use a sign or bombs, anything.
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats.
Where are they at?
Get them off! Ah! Ah! Geralt!
Grape shots are with dancing sparrow.
Ah! It's disgusting!
Shit, I need what now? Said with signs.
Time to end this.
I don't have the right bombs. Okay. Alright, that works.
Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on, finish. Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Oh, very well. Let's go. Gavella Glan.
Well, we're not going anywhere quite yet. This led the way I came. What's over here? Oh, we gotta... Ah! I need to look up what their weakness is. I think it's... is it... I do need to just go look up the details for them. Because I remember there's a spell that you can use that's Come on, bro. Pull out your torch. Why isn't he pulling out his torch? He's literally not wanting to pull out his torch for some reason. It's supposed to be the R1 button and it's not working. What is up with that, bro? There's your torch. Here, let's switch to the crossbow for a minute. Okay. Now let's switch back to the torch. He will not pull his torch out. Odd. He was holding his torch earlier, and now he won't pull his torch. I do find that to be incredibly interesting. Yeah, because I totally had my torch out here earlier, and now I won't. What the hell? Uh-huh. Frijoles. ¿Está bien? Nah. Nah. Tenemos de harina de los de burritos. Sí. Gracias.
La Reina Luna.
Well,
Llévate, la Reina Lunette.
That's him. That's the elf.
Arrek va, lady.
What was that? An illusion?
No, a morphotic projection.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed, it is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now, who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Can I pull my torch now? Still can't pull my torch. I am genuinely curious as to why it suddenly stopped letting me pull my torch.
an old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
I'm gonna see if this is a known bug or something. A common quick access bug. So try to reload, and it should fix it.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
Yay! That fixed it.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Uh-oh, get out of the way.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you made. Okay.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Yeah, but there might be more loot out here.
Refreshing. Don't know what you're missing.
There's a chest in there. Okay, mama, gracias. Voy. What's up, dokes? Alright, my breakfast was just announced. I need to go grab it from the kitchen. I will be... am I safe here? I might be safe here. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, relic trousers. Double check that there's no hidden loot back here before I go grab my... Gotta go get my breakfast. After all, that paid actress worked really hard to get it prepped. Alright, I think we have explored every nook and cranny of this little area. think we're good. Just eat the poison, bro. You'll be fine. Oh, there was a chest. Alright. Can you meditate in here? By the way, there was a way a minute ago. Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah, we can. Alright. Go grab my food. I'll be right back. We haven't done a proper mukbang in a while, guys. Don't worry, I got you covered this morning. I got a big ass torta de. So inside, these are 2 tortillas, and inside of this is, that's beans on one side, refried beans, and then inside of that is a potato and egg torta. It's not an omelet, it's like a pie. It's so she made baked potatoes on the grill 2 or 3 days ago when she cooked grilled chicken out of the barbecue grill. Wood fire, wood smoke, all that good stuff. So this is the leftover. We had like 4 or 5 potatoes left over. Unfortunately, I think Blanca just woke up too. She's literally running over here. Daddy, she's still stretching. She's not even awake yet. And she's like, oh, Daddy's got food. Am I going to have to put you outside so that I can eat my breakfast? Oh, you're stepping all over everything on the desk. Yes, I'm going to have to deal with you. Well, yeah, especially leftover baked potatoes that have that nice smoky, like wood fire barbecue flavor. Oh, and I smothered everything in Greek yogurt with some garlic, salt, and paprika. Paprika! Aye. Breakfast of Champions. My paid actress needs a raise. Gonna have to buy her another property this year. Keep her content. Fake wife, fake food. Black pepper. I forgot to put black pepper on my breakfast. Sounds good in retrospect. Why is that showing?
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Sirel, ni for the sol eser. Sirel, ni for the sol eser. Hail Silk.
Kelp? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, should we look for it?
That's a really good question, Blueface.
Gavella Glan.
Let me give you my opinion here in a second. I'm gonna cut through some more of this.
I wonder what all this means.
So I loved the original Final Fantasy VII. Phenomenal, classic PlayStation 1 era game, right? When I played the first remake, had a lot of fun with it. The second one, which is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because they split the remake into 3 different games, a trilogy of games. They are incredibly well done. Final Fantasy Remake was great. Final Fantasy Rebirth, I couldn't finish it. Not because it's a bad game, but because they chammed it with so many mini-games that I would progress the main quest for 20-30 minutes and then I would be forced to play a minigame. And the minigame would require me to learn a whole new set of commands and controls, would have almost nothing to do with the main plot, and what it would do is it would give me, the rewards would be cosmetic items for the characters, and it was almost always swimsuits or little sexy outfits for Tifa and the other girl who I prefer, the one whose name starts with an A, who I always forget the name of. And so I just felt like I'm not the target audience for that. Like, I don't care about outfits in a video game, and I don't care about minigames. Matter of fact, minigames take me away from the main experience. I don't mind if minigames are optional content, but they made the minigames a forced part of the progression in Final Fantasy Rebirth, which is the second one. They did not do that in the first one, though. The Final Fantasy Remake, which is the first one of that trilogy, was amazing. And it did not have all of the mini games that they forced into Rebirth. If you don't mind mini games, then yes, I think both of those games are exceptional, and they're very well done. Very well done. But I'm just not a big fan of mini games, and like it's just a bunch of bikinis and cosmetic outfits, and I was like, ugh, really? Okay.
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
Oh, damn it. Put my controller down to eat more food.
I think it's a mind game of some sort. You know, can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps these apparitions can... Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature. Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you touch everything? Geralt, are you all right?
You might say so.
Cyril, mi forda sol esser ei silac.
What am I missing here? Did I stream Remake? Did I stream the Remake? That's a good question. I don't know if I was streaming at that point in time. Let me go look. I don't think I did. I streamed Rebirth. What amount of Rebirth that I did play. But I did not stream the other one. The remake. But I did stream Rebirth, which is the second one. What the hell am I missing in here? That's where we came from. There's nothing over here. tunnel or something over here. I don't know where it goes. Ah! There we are.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri, must be.
Dude, I can't see shit down in here. I mean, you should check it out. I mean, I feel like the first one was really good, Blueface. I think they're both really good. It's just the minigame thing. So if you don't have a problem with minigames, you should play it. Because the minigame thing for me is a very personal... It's a personal dislike of just... It was like every 30 minutes the game was forcing me to do a minigame. And that was Rebirth. Which is the second. They're planning 3 games. First one was awesome. Final Fantasy Remake was great. But the second of the games was like, oh my god. Why so many mini games? Yeah, so example DSM. It would be like you would get to this beach town, and it would be like, hey, you've got to do this mini game to get bikinis, to get swimwear for all of the characters, because the only way to get to the next quest objective is to like get these outfits, and they don't give you any other way to acquire the outfits. They make you go play a mini game to earn like reputation in order to get the outfits. So you have to stop the game to learn a brand new system. You learn new button rotations. You learn a new everything just so that you can do this mini game, which earns you clothing, which allows you to complete the beach section. And then you get to this place where it's like a ship. And now you're on this ship and you're trying to like play poker or something. And now you got to learn how to do poker so that you can beat all of these opponents in a poker game so that you can get like a pass or something to get to the next stage. And then you get to the next area and you got to do another mini game so that you can get the thing that you need to get to the next area. And it just got really repetitive and boring for me because I'm not playing the game anymore. I'm just playing mini game after mini game after mini game. But that's a personal thing for me. Like, other people might not have a problem with that. Because outside of the mini games, the Rebirth game is phenomenal. It's great graphics, the gameplay is awesome, the combat is great, the characters are all there. And I don't understand personally why the first game, Final Fantasy Remake, didn't have all of those mini games. Because then they get to Rebirth and it was just like 1, 2, 3, and I just was like, nah, I can't. I don't want to do this. And maybe I would enjoy it more if I went back and tried to play it again now, but at the time I was just not in the mood to do minigame after minigame. Like, give me optional ways to earn the outfits, right? Let me steal them from a locker. Let me kill a guard and get it that way. But instead it was like, no, you have to do this thing. I remember at one point, like, you had to learn how to drive to get around the beach town. You had to learn how to drive. What do you call them? They have the two wheels, and you balance on top of them, and you ride them around. You're in a standing position as you ride them around. I cannot remember what those are called. They don't make them anymore. They discontinued them like 7 or 8 years ago. Anyway, there's a section of the game where they like make you learn how to ride these things because it's the only way to get around town. And I'm like, my characters have 2 feet. Why am I being forced to ride this thing around town? And then there was like a race that you had to complete while you were driving that thing. I don't know. Game devs making weird decisions. Segway. That's what I was thinking of.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Yeah, I forgot about Mall Cop. Oh my god.
Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Is this game good replay-wise? No. If you have to ask, my answer is going to be no. No. If you have to ask somebody else their opinion on if something is worth playing or replaying, no. It's entirely up to you.
Now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation.
I'll never understand the
This
worth
very
it
portal.
questions.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
See, Blueface asked the question in a proper way. She said, I'm thinking about the Final Fantasy remake. Have you played it? And that prompted a discussion about the game. But when you ask me, is a game good? Should I do this? Is no. I can't tell you if something is going to be good for you. I can tell you my thoughts on it.
Think that's a swallow.
It's worth it for me to do a replay because I want to have a save file for when the DLC goes live next year. And I don't have a save file on the PlayStation. I have a save file on the Xbox.
Gavella Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
Oh, you know what? Now that you guys got me thinking about segues. Somewhere here. I gotta go find it. You guys got me thinking about subways. I know I have a video somewhere of when Chris and I were in Costa Brava because we did a Segway tour. I'm trying to go find it now because I don't remember where it's at. I cannot find it. Huh. I wonder where it's at. Oh, here it is. Probably don't want to... Hang on, we're getting sidetracked, guys. We're going on a trip down the memory lane. You're all going to go with me. Years and years ago, when Chris and I were travel bloggers, this is all low quality. I think it was filmed on a handheld Canon, I think. This was at the tail end of our 3 months in Costa Brava. No gray. Well, there's a little bit of gray in the beard. Anyway, where's the... Yeah, we did these. There was a giant thing, and then we rode segways around. It was a lot of fun. The host of the tourism board ended up crashing hers in traffic because someone tried to like they weren't using their blinkers. This is like what, 2014, I think, 2015. I thought they were a lot of fun. But we did a whole day tour. It was like 6 hours. We just rode around on segways. But the crazy thing was like we were on the roads with traffic as well as out on these back road trails. And the parts where you were on the roads with traffic was a little nerve-wracking, because it's like, why are we on the roads? It was fun. We used to do cool shit before we became stay at home, live at home, stuck at the homestead. We love our animals, but we were talking about this recently, about it'd be fun to go off and do another trip again. I have it muted because there's a bunch of music that's on here that's from years ago, and who knows if it's copyright dings or not. Phenomenal time. Great stuff. Segways, everybody. Since we were talking about them, that got me thinking about old times. Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
I've a bad feeling about this.
Tyrael not recognized. Intruders. Destroy the intruders.
And that would be
Yeah, it was like 6 hours on segways.
So. Sure
We did a whole tour of that town we were in.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Oh, I bet you do, lady. I bet you do.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagine it. How it will transpire. What will she say? What will she look like?
Oh, we could go.
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget.
We came out of this
hardly
and it
know
wants
each
me to
other.
go left, but I
Certainly
want
not
to go
enough to
straight.
discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Uh-oh.
Got that feeling again?
And more.
Perish!
Look, they're opening.
Good for
Let's
it.
go.
Gavella Glan.
I'm here for the loot, sweetheart. Not for you. There's nothing else in here?
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Swallow.
Look, it worked. Come on. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glan.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
Shut up! Esai Isa. Jabba doin nilin yama. Ren! Shin Tabir!
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian and Oi! Ready. Stay close. Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it, just cover me!
I was young once upon a time, Jules.
Just one more.
Hey, Nicola! It worked. Dari and Hanoi.
Kira. What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, what a new life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
You do what you're gonna do. I'm gonna run around looting.
Come, we might still catch them.
Maybe.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
Well,
No, we'll be back in a minute. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh!
Great.
Fucking hate bocklets.
Time to end this.
Nice job, dumbass. Oh my god. Fuck it. Run! I'm gonna have to recoup here. Oh, why can't I do that right now? I probably have to wait for the agenda to stop. I don't know.
He awaits us.
I don't have any recollection of this part. I remember the thing with the hounds, but this part I don't remember.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Let's dance.
I wonder how long you last. Get up. Let the back hand.
Oh, ooh, that hurt.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Let the back hand. Get up.
Oh, he is wrecking me. Oh my god. What do I have at my disposal? Axiom? Oh, that. Oh, I was so good for
Another rift!
Woo!
Are you well and whole? I feared...
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I've my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Alright, let's make sure there's no loot around here in any of the corners. That is a breakable wall. What does that symbol mean? Oh, that might mean a bomb. not that kind of a bomb. Damn it, I don't know that I can make other bombs yet. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what that is. Yeah, I've got no way past that. Well, poodoo. There's probably some super awesome treasure back there. I don't remember, it's been too long since I played a fucking game.
Alright, let's watch this message.
Tyrell, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village, it mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Bellon.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
Baba Yaga!
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
There's like something over here. Okay.
Mysterious mage herbalist. Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
bunnies humping each
It's
other.
an illusion. I sensed it as well.
It's the
I
last
expected
shot
we
as
might
he
run
leaves
into
the
such
grove is
things,
the
so I
two little
brought
bunnies,
this.
right?
Meaning
Thumpers.
The Eye
Thumper
of
out there
Mahogany.
thumping.
It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
Simple, isn't it?
Let's see where the passage leads.
Now, was that wall back there an illusion? Or was that an explosive? I genuinely don't remember.
Something here. Where's that artifact?
There we go. Alright, let's get back out of here. Nope, I don't do top 3s. I don't do top 5s. I don't do top 10s. It's like asking somebody to choose their favorite child. Not around here. I have played thousands of video games in my lifetime. Impossible to pick top 3. Impossible to pick even the top 100. All of them I love for various reasons.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
I have no idea what this will become.
We're certain to find something here.
Right now I'm playing this in between other projects because I want to and I can. And we will
Looks like
eventually be
another
working our
damned
way
riddle
towards the
to me.
DLC and The Witcher 4. But I cannot say whether this becomes a full playthrough at the moment. We are waiting on far too many projects that are coming down the pipeline, waiting for all of the game shows this week to see what shadow releases we're going to have.
I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much
Might be doing the Gothic
Give me a
remake.
minute.
Not sure.
I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder
We'll know
Speech.
more by Monday of next week.
Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Check my YouTube channel, Bindu. Please, thank you. Covered State of Play yesterday and have reaction videos out across all the things that were interesting to me.
All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Alright, the magic lamp. Right, left, far right, far left. Right?
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other. Wait. Something just happened.
Far right.
Behind that wall, a movement.
far left.
What was that inscription again?
For Guardian.
His grave, is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Yeah, there's a showcase on Thursday, which is going to have an extended gameplay look at Exodus. Then we have the Summer Game Showcase on Friday. Then we have the Xbox Showcase on Sunday.
This way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but
Yep.
most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just desserts for
This quest is taking forever. I need to hurry up and wrap up because I gotta go help get my grannies ready for school.
It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Medallion's humming.
What is this?
Place of power. It's gotta be.
Nice. Oh, that didn't sound good.
Just wonderful.
Hang on, why can't I do my power attack? My sword's already damaged again. Well, technically we have been down here for a while killing monsters. Alright, I think we're good. Correct. The upcoming... So all the clips they've been sharing out for Exodus over the past few weeks have been from the extended gameplay footage that they are going to be showing off, I believe, Thursday at some event whose name escapes me. It's not the Summer Game Fest. It's some other event on Thursday, I believe. We'll know more, I think, on Thursday. We're supposed to get an extended... Well, it's the first ever gameplay footage look at the... Like, they've only ever done preview snippets, like little short snippets. This is supposed to be the first, like, I don't know, 20, 30-minute look at the game. And it's all from the snippets they've been sharing out on social media.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Nothing like a dalliance in the woods.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
Gotta
See ya, Kira.
get my sword greased. Besides, we gotta go check out the bunny rabbits again. Alright, that was a boatload of questing. We got a whole bunch of loot. I got a new point, which we're immediately gonna put into... Delusion. Thank you very much. And a whole bunch of goodies, some of which we might be able to use to replace what we got right now. 21. Can't use those yet. Mismatch armor! Yay! Because I haven't been able to craft anything yet. What is the nearest? Holy shit, we are way off in the middle of nowhere. Can you fast travel from boats? I don't remember. I think it's only from harbors, right? How do I get in the boat? I think you have to... Ah, it's the harbor symbol. That's what it was. Alright. I don't think I have anything in fast travel too near from here. We got a long way to go. Smart thing to do would probably be to head for the road and travel north. And find waypoints along the way. However, I gotta wrap it up. I gotta go help with my grandniece, take her to school, all those good things. I'll be back later. Stay tuned, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, everything in between the streams happens over on YouTube. We got a great discussion earlier about Dune Awakening and some other stuff coming out today. So I'll see everybody over on YouTube after the stream for everything in between.